Georgia, Georgia. Good morning, you guys. Welcome back to the channel Growth and Beauty. My name is Georgia. You can call me G if you are feeling frisky. And today we are going to be doing a quick little Big Chop update. I figured while I'm drinking my morning concoction before I work out, I'll just film this real quick so we can get a quick little update. So I big chopped my hair. I believe it was the 23rd of last month. So I big chopped my hair the 23rd, went completely bald. Reasons why I big chopped: I noticed that I was experiencing breakage around my edges. I was experiencing thinning throughout my whole head. I was experiencing, I would see short patches the last time I did my hair. And one thing about me, you guys have been following my hair journey since I big chopped it last year. I have not been doing anything that you would deem damaging to my hair. If you guys hear noise in the background, that's my son and the dog just doing whatever they want to do. So I have not been doing anything damaging to my hair, so I didn't understand why those things were happening. And I chucked it up to the hair vitamins that I was taking. Started taking the Force Factor vitamins. I think that was back in February I started taking them. And I feel like at first I was seeing great results. My hair was growing. I was getting an inch a month. I took it for 2 months. I was getting an inch a month. And then that last time I did my hair, I noticed I was having so much shedding. Well, I noticed the shedding the prior time I did my hair, because I was getting shedding throughout my styling process, and that was not normal for me. And then this last time, before I did my big chop again, I was noticing even more excessive shedding. My hair felt a lot thinner than what I'm used to it feeling. And then I just felt like my edges and the breakage I was seeing, I literally had a short patch right here, and I did not understand why. So I checked it up to, I was just not having the best reaction to the hair pills. Also, another thing that I realized after I stopped taking it, because I remember that prior week before I decided to big chop, I told my mom, I was like, I feel like my tongue is just way too big for my mouth. And I felt like I was pushing my teeth out because my tongue was so big. After I stopped taking those vitamins, my tongue went down to its normal size. I no longer felt like my tongue was too big for my mouth. I no longer felt like I was pushing my teeth out in the front. I no longer felt uncomfortable just simply having my mouth closed. So I think I just was not having the best reaction to something in those vitamins. People have different reactions to things, and I think my reaction just came a little bit later as I continued to take it, and it just didn't work well with my body. So that is what it is. So here we are. We about 2 to 3 weeks post big chop, and there are some things I've noticed. First things first, my hairline. My hairline, I'm now starting to believe, and I'm not delusional anymore, that my hairline is a tragic case of genetics. These are just going to be, especially on this side, these are just going to be what they are. Looking back on old videos and different things like that, my hairline, especially in this area, is just not the fullest. When it grows out, I'm able to do a little bit of edge action, but other than that, right here in these cul-de-sac areas, there's hair there, but they're fine. And do I think they're gonna grow out past what they normally grow out to? No, I don't. So I believe that those are just a case of genetics. But what I did not deem as something that was normal was when my hair in this section was starting to break off. That wasn't normal for me. My hair in this section is not the fullest, but I would still have hair here to grip. But I felt like my hair right here was breaking off randomly, and that just didn't make any sense to me. So this is how my hairline is growing back. I have not decided if I'm gonna try derma rolling in this section. I may or I may not. I may just let it do its own thing. We'll see. I don't know. But yeah, we're just gonna see how that goes. So this is what my hair is looking like now, 2 to 3 weeks in. It's just growing in. I've only been using my hair spritz and my oil to moisturize, I would guess. And then this is what the back is looking like. So it's growing in at the normal rate that it would usually grow in, and I'm not mad at it. So yeah, that's just a quick update on my hair. I'm still going to just continue to let it grow out in the way that it wants to grow out. I will, if I decide to start derma rolling these sections, I will let you guys know. But if not, I'm just gonna let it do what it does. My goal is to use my own products on my hair. I do have styling products still mainly that I need to get through. So I do want to finish those out. But once those are done, my goal is to formulate and use my own hair products if I'm capable. So yeah, that's where we're at with this 100 million big chop. Was not expecting a big chop, but hey, it happened. So we're just gonna roll with the punches. But I just want to give you guys a quick update. I will see you guys in the next one. Definitely like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll talk to you guys a little bit later. Bye.